You might feel uncomfortable. Maybe tired. Maybe it's been a crazy morning. Maybe you have a lot of energy right now. Just come into yourself. And it's very helpful to name what you're feeling. Like, name it to yourself. Tired, overwhelmed, worried, angry, stressed. Name whatever it is. And just sit with it. You might already be calm because you've been meditating for an hour. Who knows? I'm not sure. Find your center on the inside of you. And if you're not sure where your center is, I can help guide you. I invite you to draw your awareness to the center of your head, the upper dantian. The upper energy center. The upper dantian correlates to spirit, into the heavenly realm. And then draw your awareness to your heart center, the middle dantian. Notice that your awareness shifted a little bit. The middle dantian correlating to emotions and feelings. And then I invite you finally to take your awareness to the lower dantian, which is there in the abdominal pelvic area, down low, behind your navel, and back an inch or two. Lower dantian correlating to the physical body. Feel those three energy centers lined up one on top of the other along the central channel. Right along there somewhere is your center, or it could be the whole entity. Just rest there for a few moments. Nothing to do right now, but to be centered. If you're finding it's challenging, it's okay. Please remember that this is a practice. We're practicing how to be calm and rested and peaceful. And now while you stay with your center, draw your awareness to your breath. Breathe into the lower dantian. Take your time, be patient. Remember that we are practicing breathing. We're practicing being calm and peaceful. Deep belly breathing into that lower dantian. When we do this, it actually stimulates the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve runs from our brain down through the neck into our thorax, which is the chest, rib, back region, including what's on the inside, down into the abdomen. And when the vagus nerve is stimulated, it turns on the parasympathetic nervous system, which is the system that allows us to rest and to calm. So just keep breathing into the belly. Nothing else to do. While you stay centered, focused on your breath, let's try to relax our eyes in the eye sockets, underneath your eyelids. Relax your ears, the back of your head, your cheeks, and the skin on your face. Allow the skin to be supple and smooth. Relax your jaw. Keep relaxing. If this is challenging for you, it's okay. Just stay with it. For some of us, our normal state is to be on the go, 24/7. And if we do that too much, we can burn out. And this practice invites us to see a different side and to try to balance out our energy. Relax your shoulders, your arms to your hands. Again, remember, you're within your center and that belly breathing. Relax your hips, your legs, and your feet. So this is meditation, where we're focusing just on one thing at a time. Stillness and quietness. Think about it as stillness within movement. Right? Everything is still going on around us. Silence within the sounds. Exhale all the way until you're empty to the bottom. Inhale until you're full. Exhale. Inhale. And we'll lift our palms to meet at the front of the heart space. We'll take a prayer here. May all beings benefit from the practice we're about to engage in today. May all beings be well. May all beings be safe. May all beings be happy. And I greet you by bowing. All right. And go ahead and change the cross of your legs. Yeah. Take a breath. And then exhale, walk your hands forward. And feel the ground. Connect to Mother Earth as you stay centered, focused. Inhale. Exhale. And gently walk your hands over to your right side. We're reshaping the body into a position or a posture or what we call in yoga philosophy, asana. I'm so happy to be with you today. And if you haven't practiced with me before or for a while, you'll get to experience a little bit of Qigong today, which is the Chinese yoga. Good, now wait for your next exhale. And inhale, walk your hands over to the left. Notice while you stay in your meditation, do you have sensation in your body? And we're very interested in having sensation. We're very interested in having feelings within ourselves. Whenever you have sensation, you have qi, okay? Life energy, life force. And walk your hands forward. Keep following your breath. As you inhale, walk your hands into the feet. Okay, lift your shoulders up to your ears, inhale. Exhale, press them back and down. Inhale, roll them forward, uplift. Exhale, back and down. Now you might be feeling tension or tightness in the shoulders like I do. And I think it's normal to feel tension there, because when we react to things, usually we hold there, right? Taking that sympathetic state, that fight or flight syndrome, which we all do. And these movements that we practice with yoga and Qigong help us to clear that stuck energy. Please roll the shoulders into the opposite direction. And we'll bring the shoulders down. Good. Lean back on your hands and take your legs forward. And bounce out your legs here. Shake them out. And move your toes around. Oh, so I have some news. On Thursdays, I'll be ending class a little early because I have another class at 1 o'clock, a private class. This class will continue as a community class, so please invite people. Point your toes, that means there's no charge for it. Yeah, it's like a gift for you. And pull the toes back. Push your heels gently. Notice how you feel something in your legs. Exhale, point. Yeah, feel that. Inhale, roll the toes back. Exhale, point them forward. Notice we're trying to practice the same breath, right? That smooth, flowing, steady breath. Good. Turn the toes into circles. Remember that when the breath is calm, the mind is calm. Keep your focus right here on this. Don't worry about what's happened yesterday or in the past. And then turn the circles into the other direction. Try not to dwell on what might or might not happen in the future. Let go of that which binds you, like anger or frustration or fear. Yeah? Come into this present moment of happiness. So everyone, tune in. Pause here for a moment and cultivate this emotion of gratitude. And like, for one thing, let's be grateful that we're all healthy right now, that we're not sick. Yeah. And then bend your knees. Yeah. Hold on to your knees here in the front. And press your sitting bones down. So they're like roots at the bottom of your pelvis. Yeah. And then lift up from the roots. Get up nice and tall. Draw the shoulders back and down. Just open up your heart space. Open up that upper, middle dantian rather. And then round your back. Tuck your tail under. Look at your belly button. Hold here. Inhale. Exhale. And just notice where you feel this in your body. Where do you feel the breath? Where do you feel the shape of this posture? Good. Now wait for the next exhale to release. And then inhale. Lift up the heart. Yeah, lift it up to the sky. Look up. Open your throat. And then look forward. Take a peek across your right shoulder to the back wall. Hold there, gently. Find the breath inside you. Please smile, because we're continuing to be grateful. Yeah, and then inhale, look forward, untwist. Whoa, that was a lot of energy for me. And then exhale, turn and look across the left shoulder to the back wall. Inhale. Exhale. You might notice some creaking, some sounds on the inside. Just think of that as releasing of stuck energy. And then inhale. Go ahead and turn forward. Look forward. Ooh, my. All right. Just pause here for a moment and just notice I'm feeling like a lot of energy in my head. So that just cues me to have you stand up. So that was working the spine. Okay, stand on up. And as you're standing here, just feel. Feel what's inside you. All right, palms open. The feet are a little bit more than hip width distance apart, maybe like shoulder distance apart. Bend your knees a little bit and feel how the feet are stuck to the ground, and imagine that there are roots growing from the bottom of the feet into the earth. And the upper dantian is lifting up to the sky. Good. Toes are pointing forward. You can take a look at them here. Bent knees, palms open. Inhale, reach up towards the heavens. Exhale, pull down the heavens through your body into the earth. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So this movement, called pulling down heavens or connecting heaven and earth, right, is good for clearing and cleansing and for grounding and centering and calming the system. Exhale all the way to the bottom. Inhale until you're full. You can look up if you like. Exhale, and you can look down. Or you don't have to. Just feel this within your system. So in yoga and in Qigong, we're shaping and reshaping the body in a certain way so that we can clear out the meridians or the energy channels in the body, clearing them out rather, of stuck energy. All right, bring the hands in front and let's just turn. Keep your knees bent. Let the arms swing. Inhale. Exhale. Now you'll find a natural rhythm to your breath. See that the breath is flowing smoothly and slowly. So we keep that sense of stillness and quietness on the inside. And the hands might or might not hit your hips. Good, let's come to center and bounce the knees and shake. So I'll turn to my side so you can see what it looks like from the side. Just bouncing, shaking the tree. All of these are Qigong movements. Let's try this as we shake the tree. Inhale until you're full. Exhale out of your mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Now check this out. Make that sound. When we have sound like that, it stimulates that vagus nerve. So when we sing or when we chant or when we hum, even when we gargle, right, it stimulates this and it brings that sense of calm into the system. flexible, soft, in a state of ease and relaxation. Whew. All right, and go ahead and pause and just notice what that feels like for you. A little bit more with Qigong, okay? This is so important. So bring your hands in front of that lower dantian, and maybe you bring the hands a little closer together. So you can kind of feel the space in between your palms, or your left palm can feel the right palm, and the right palm can feel the left palm without touching. Yeah, just wait. And maybe you bring your hands a little further apart. And notice that the energy just gets bigger in the palms. Right? And bring the hands closer together and out wide, back and forth. And you might, now you have kind of like this ball of chi. Chi ball. Oh, maybe take the ball and bring it a little bit wider. Not too wide. Elbow stay bent, exhale, and I'm turned to my side so you can see that my hands, stay in front, elbows are softly bent. Exhale. Imagine you're inhaling in the universe here. Yeah, we're going to play with this ball a little bit. So bring the medium ball here. Inhale, lift the ball up to your right. Up to your right corner of the room, and then back, and lift up your left heel. Exhale, bring the ball in front of your lower dantian, and then inhale, lift it up to your upper left, and back, and lift up your right heel. Exhale, bring it back to front and center. Inhale, up to your upper right and back. Lifting up the opposite heel, exhale. Inhale, up to the left. Exhale. Okay, a few more. Inhale. Exhale. Stay on the safe side of your edge. So not too much, but not too little either. All right, now bring it out in front. And then lift the ball over to the left and up to the sky. Keep your knees bent as you take the ball to your right. And then down in front of the lower dantian. And then lift it up to the left. Inhale. Overhead. Exhale. Now, if this is enough for you, just keep moving that medium-sized chi ball up to the sky, to the heavens. Yeah, to the right side, towards the earth. Some of us might need a little bit more, in which you can push your palms up, like you're pressing the chi ball up to the sky, and then bringing the chi ball to the right, and then bend your knees down to the earth. Feet might go wider. Inhale, lift it up. So you're just taking it a little bit further. Notice, no matter what version of this you're doing, you can feel the feet connected to Mother Earth, the skies overhead. You feel something in your body. Inhale. If it becomes too much, circle around a little bit smaller. Maybe don't bend the knees as much. going to end up, take one more, with the hands in front. Relax a little bit. Ooh. All right. And then again, hold the medium-sized chi ball. Inhale, lift it up to your right, overhead. So I'm going to start off just very gentle. To the left, lower, right, up, overhead. Exhale to bring it down. And if you'd like a little bit more, bend the knees deep. Inhale. And press the palms up and bend the knees slightly. Exhale. Inhale to lift up. Exhale to bring it down. Now you might have to slow the movement in order to catch up with your breath. If you joined a little late, I just want to say that I'll be ending this class a little earlier today because I have a class at 1 o'clock and I just need to transition from one to the other, prepare myself. But we'll continue our classes going forward, right? Every Thursday, every Tuesday. One more time. And we're going to lift the arms up overhead and release the arms. All right, bring the feet a little closer together. Again, connecting heaven and earth. All right, take your arms out wide. Take your left thumb back and down and let your arm twist all the way up to the shoulder. Soft bend of your knees. And then the right thumb comes forward, down and up. You feel that in your chest, your shoulders, your arms, your back? Hold here as you continue to breathe. Exhale out all the way. And then inhale, flip the hands opposite. Holding the shape or the position, but continuing to allow the breath to flow. Inhale, switch. Exhale, switch. Inhale, switch. Exhale, switch. Inhale, open both palms, look up to the sky. Reach up, bring the feet a little closer together. Smiling here. Whoo! It's a lot of energy in this one for me. Reach your arms wide. Interlace your fingers behind you. I'll turn to my side so you can see. Inhale, draw the shoulders back, down, lift your heart, look up. Be sure to pull your navel in to support your low back. While we hold here, feel the ground underneath your feet. Find your center. Continue to be connected with your breath. Good, now inhale. Wait for it if you need to. Exhale, softly bend your knees and fold in half. Look through your legs to the back of your yoga mat or to the other wall, the wall behind you. Bend your knees if it becomes too much. Can you relax your shoulders here? Relax your neck, relax your jaw, relax your ears, your eyes. Oh my. Take another breath. Wait for your inhale. As you exhale, come up halfway, release your hands down. Let the arms be limp. Allow your neck to be limp. Knees are still bent. Now exhale here, all the way out. Fold in half a little deeper. Bend the knees a little deeper. Lower your hips 3 inches. And then inhale, roll up your low back. Relax your arms, your head. Roll up to your middle back. To the upper back. To your neck. And to standing. Now, if you weren't sure how to do that, I'm going to demonstrate it for you right now. You can either watch or do it with me if you know how, okay? And watch again, okay? I'll do it so you can see. Inhale, up. Reach back behind you. Inhale here. Softly bend your knees. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, we release the arms. So they're relaxed. Exhale here, bend the knees. Inhale, roll up that low back, middle back, upper back, neck, and to standing, lining up the 3 dantians. Oh. When you do that, you'll feel a lot of sensation on the inside of the body. We want that, okay? Try it. Inhale, reach wide up. Lengthen here. Notice the rib cage. Notice your arms, your legs. Exhale, reach behind you. Interlace your fingers. Maybe you interlace them the opposite way this time. Inhale, open up the chest, the front of your body. Draw the shoulders back and down. Reach the feet down to the floor. Exhale, bend your knees. Fold in half, right at the hip joints. Let your head come lower than your hips. Look through the legs. You'll feel pressure in your head, and this is good for our brain. On your exhale, come up a little bit, release your arms, relax your arms, they're limp, your head is limp. Find the exhale again, bend your knees deeper. Inhale, roll up that tail, sacrum, low back, middle back, upper back. And just stand up nice and tall. Remind yourself of gratitude again. And you know, another thing to be happy for is that each of us have a house to be in right now, right? Each of us have shelter, and there's food in the other room, in the kitchen. All right, palms meet at the heart space. A little bit of yoga now. This is for building concentration. Okay? We're still in meditation, by the way. Feel the feet pressing down to the floor. Engage your legs and your rib cage. Hug inward like you're in your body. Here I'm present. Yeah, and then lift up your left heel. So here we are balancing on 1.5 feet, and you are welcome to stay here, because this is challenging, right? Or if you need a little bit more challenge, just lift up the toes. So the whole left foot is up off the floor, and you might even bring the knee up into your hands. Now, I didn't bring out my chair today, but if you have a chair nearby, right, you can hold on to it with your hand, and you can hold on to one knee, and then you can let the hand go off the chair or not. And everyone is standing with the toe on the floor, hand on the chair or not. And then here, I'm going to invite you, just for a moment, I want you to close your eyes. And be careful. And notice what happens. Whoa. And then open. There you go. And then let it go. So that brought sensation into the body, right? That's working your core, but also working your concentration. Again, let the palms meet. And then lift up your right heel. And maybe the toes. And maybe the toes have to come down. And that's okay. Okay, or maybe you lift the knee all the way up. Remember that you're going to switch to the other side if you're using a chair. I'm going to use the wall. So the wall is an option. Yeah, and while you're holding here, remember both hands might be on the knee, one toe might be on the floor. It's okay. Yeah, then try to close your eyes. Maybe just one eye. Oh, and then open. Yeah, before you fall. And then let it go. Okay, so this is what we call standing balancing poses in yoga. Again, palms meet. Yeah, lift up that left foot, left knee. Now, if you're keeping the toe on the floor, no worries. Okay, everyone hold on to the knee. Or you have your hands in prayer or hands on maybe your hip. Yeah, so offer your right hand to that left knee if you're lifting it up, or your right hand to the left hip if your toe is on the floor. And yeah, you might be holding on to the chair. Yeah, and then everyone look over to the left wall. Your left wall. Yeah, and some of us might extend that left hand to the back wall and twist a little bit more. And maybe you can turn your gaze to that back wall. And if you want a real challenge, be careful. Close your eyes. And it's okay if you don't close your eyes, okay? And then everyone gently come forward. And then release. Now, here's another invitation. As we move through the practice, as we move through life and all of its challenges, can we move through with grace and dignity and poise? Go into the posture with grace. Come out of the posture with grace. Grace is my mother's name. Yes? Palms meet. Lift up that right heel. Remember, you can stay here, toe on the floor, or lift it all the way up. Maybe hands come to the knee. Maybe you've turned and maybe now you're near the wall, and that's okay. You're going to decide how to do this practice, how to tailor it to you. Okay, I'm going to do it with my toe on the floor, left hand on the hip. Yeah, maybe you're holding on to the knee with the left hand and beginning to twist. You're looking over to the right wall. Maybe you extend that right arm back. Smiling here. Continuing to hold gratitude in our hearts. Some of us might want to try closing one eye or two eyes, but be careful. And then let's come out of it. And then let it go, everyone. Now shake here a little bit. Shake the tree again. All right. So we're going to come back down to the floor or into your chair if you're sitting in a chair. But wait. Put your hands on your knees like this first. So the feet are a little bit wider. And just feel this. Feel how the legs are solid, the ground is solid. You're kind of tilted forward, your legs are turned on. And take a look across your left shoulder. Now as you're looking across there, holding this shade, find your breath again, find your center. Again, where do you feel chi within your body? Is there too much chi somewhere? If there's too much, relax that area. If there's not enough, maybe engage that area. Try to balance out the system. Now wait for your next exhale. And then inhale to turn and look forward. And exhale. Look across your right shoulder. Exhale all the way until you're empty. Inhale until you're full. Smiling from the inside out with that essence of gratitude within our systems. Experiencing this with grace and dignity and poise. And go ahead and inhale, look forward. And you might come down this way. You might come down into a wide-legged squat, or you're going to find your way down to the floor somehow. Okay, and as I said, I'll be ending our class a little bit early today, so I can get ready to transition to another class at 1 o'clock. Hold on to the back of your legs here. Round your back. We're going to roll down to the floor. Walk your feet in. Gently roll the spine down. Hug your knees in. Feel your back on the ground. Maybe move your hands to the tops of your knees. Rock side to side here. Use your left hand to pull your knees all the way to your left. Let the bottom of your body turn. And when you come to the end point, relax your feet. And go ahead and look over to the right wall here. We've twisted up the central channel. Just rest here, darling. What is it that you want most for yourself for this lifetime? It's good to know these things so we know what our goal is. Would you like more happiness? More peace? Oops, sorry about that. More love? Just declare it for yourself right now. What is it that you are seeking? And it could be all the above and more. And that's okay. And then look up to the sky and use your core. So hug your belly, lift your knees up, maybe one at a time. Inhale here in the center. And use your right hand to gently invite the knees over to your right. Yeah, go slowly, it's okay. When you get into the position, relax everything. And see if you can take your gaze over to the left wall. Again, connect into that which you desire for yourself the most. What do you want for yourself? Feel it within yourself. Feel that you're happy. Feel that you're content. Feel that you're peaceful. Feel that you are loved. then look up to the sky. Yeah, and again, lift up the knees. Rock your knees side to side. And we'll all stay here, if that's okay with you. You can always sit up if you like, but we'll take the last few minutes to take the Savasana, the corpse pose. So lengthen your legs down the mat. Feet are wide, palms are open. You could bend your knees if you like, but if you bend your knees, let your feet widen, let your knees fall into each other like I'm doing. A few more minutes. And one more thing. Those things that you want for yourself. And I've been saying what it is that I want personally: happiness, peace, and love. Send that out from your heart, from your being, from your essence, to all the beings in the world, to all the creatures. Send that out, what you want for yourself. Give it away. May all beings be happy. May all creatures be happy. May all be peaceful. May all be loved. Nothing else to do right now but this. And gently begin to move your fingers and your toes. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a great big hug and tell yourself how much you love you and that you're awesome. And reach your right arm back. Roll over to your right side. Put your left hand in front of your chest on the floor. You might extend your left leg as you gently press your way up. Use your hands, press your way up into a seated position. And then check in with yourself right here. What do you notice? Allow your palms to meet. Again, hands in prayer. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be safe from inward and outward dangers. May I be well in my body and in my mind. May I be at peace and happy. And may all beings and creatures benefit from our practice today. May all be well and safe. I bow to you. Thank you.